Alright, everyone, we got our severe weather risk. We got an enhanced risk in Texas, a slight risk in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. We got a marginal risk in Texas, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, in Georgia, and South Carolina. Then we got a marginal risk in West Virginia, PA, North Carolina. Then we got a typical thunderstorm risk in Idaho, Montana, North, South Dakota, Nebraska, Colorado, and North Dakota, and New York, and PA. You can see also. So let's move on to our hail risk. Hold on, everyone. So alright, then we got a 15% hail risk for today. We can see in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Arkansas. We got a 5% hail risk for Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, Florida. Then we got a 5% hail risk for West Virginia, North Carolina. You can see on here also. Then we got a 2% tornado risk for Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, West Virginia, North Carolina, PA. We can see on here also, guys. So yeah. Then we got our 15% wind risk for Louisiana. You can see on here. In Mississippi and Alabama, we can see also. Then we got a 5% wind risk for Texas, Louisiana, Georgia, Florida, North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, and PA. You can see on here. So let's move on to our radar projections, everyone. Alright, we got our radar projections. This is Wednesday, 8 p.m. We can see we got storms in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas, and maybe some rain up in PA, New York. We can see also on here. Some rain in Nebraska, South Dakota. You can see also, guys, on here. Then we got some snow up in Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. We get some scattered rain in Washington, Idaho, Montana, South Dakota, Nebraska, rain in Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio. You can see on here also storms in Mississippi, Alabama. We can see also on here, guys, in Texas and Louisiana. Wednesday, 11 p.m. we can see on here, guys. We got storms in Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama. We can see rain up in PA, New York. And we get some rain in Ohio, West Virginia, some snow up in Wyoming. We can see on here, Montana. Then we get some snow up in Utah. We can see also on here, maybe in the mountains. We get some rain maybe in North and South Carolina. Some rain in Maine. We can see also on here, guys. You can see also for Wednesday, 11 p.m. Hold on, this thing's acting weird. Thursday at 2 a.m. we can see. We have maybe some storms still in Louisiana, but dying down. We can see on here Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. We get some rain in New York. We can see New Jersey. You can see PA. We got rain in Maine. We got rain in Colorado. We got some rain maybe Kansas, and maybe some scattered snow in Michigan Peninsula and Minnesota. We can see for tonight, and some snow in the Colorado Mountains. We can see also on here in Wyoming. We can see also, guys, on here in Idaho too. All right, so let's move on. All right, Thursday, April 30th at 5 a.m. We can have rain in Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. We can see Iowa. We can have rain. Michigan Peninsula. We can have snow. We have some rain in Ohio, Michigan, PA, New York. We can see Maine also on here. Some snow in the Colorado Mountains. In Wyoming Mountains too. We can see some snow on here too. Also, guys, on here. So yeah. So let's move on. Thursday, 8 a.m. we could have mostly just rain in all these places like Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina. We can see North Carolina. We got some rain in Maine also. Some of the New England states. Some rain in Colorado, Kansas, Iowa, Nebraska. See on here also, guys. Some snow in Wyoming too. North Dakota too. Minnesota. We can see also. Wisconsin, we could have maybe some snow scattered. We can have some snow maybe in Michigan Peninsula scattered Thursday at 8 a.m. You can see on here also, guys. It may be rain up in Kansas and Iowa and Texas. Thursday, 11 a.m. we could have rain in Ohio. Some of the New England states we can see on here. Rain in Kansas, rain in Texas. We can see on here. Some snow in Minnesota, Wisconsin, North Dakota. You can see Wyoming on here too, guys. You can see on here also. Then we can see some rain in Florida too on here, guys. Thursday, 2 p.m. we can see we got rain in Ohio, rain in Texas, rain in Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, rain in Louisiana, Texas, Kansas, Colorado, some snow in the Colorado Mountains, Utah Mountains, Wyoming Mountains. We can see also rain in Michigan, Ohio, PA, New York, rain in New England states, Maine. We can see some snow in Wisconsin. We can see also on here, guys, for Thursday at 2 p.m. Then Thursday, 5 p.m., we can see we have rain maybe in Georgia, South Carolina, rain in Maine also. So it's moving in some places also. Also, let's look at how much rain is going to be falling actually after this, guys. So let's get to that. All right, guys. So we got our rain totals. This is from Wednesday, 2 p.m. to Thursday, 2 p.m. We can see we have up to 1.85 inches of rain potentially in Louisiana fall. 1.7 we can see half an inch some parts of Mississippi. You can see Alabama half an inch, Georgia 0.7 inches of rain we can maybe see fall. An inch possible in Texas we can see also in some spots. Louisiana maybe up to 2 inches potentially. In other parts of maybe Louisiana we could have a half an inch maybe in some spots. In other spots, then we can see in parts of maybe Tennessee maybe we have 0.2 inches of rain possible, guys. So just wanted to show you that maybe it just depends where you're at in Mississippi and Alabama. You get 0.2 inches or inch in some spots. So let's move on to our big cool down. Alright, everyone, we're going to be looking at our temperatures today. We can see on here. So we're going to be looking at our temperatures for tomorrow morning. We can see Thursday, April 30th, places like Minnesota. You have like 28, 25 degrees in some parts of Minnesota. 30 degrees, Wisconsin, we can have maybe 20s even tomorrow morning. North Dakota, we can maybe have some 30s and 20s in South Dakota, maybe higher 20s we can see in South Dakota. Ohio, we can maybe see some 40s and maybe in there. Michigan, we could see some 30s also. PA, we could see some mid-30s. Maine, we could see some 30s also on here, guys. We can see in Oklahoma, we can have some 30s too also. Maybe guys in 40s, we can see also potentially on here. Texas, we can see maybe 60s and 60s in some parts of Texas. We can see also on here, guys. So yeah. All right, hold on. Then Thursday by 1 o'clock, we can have so some temperatures in some places, guys, like Ohio. We can maybe get up to the 50s tomorrow in some parts of Ohio. Minnesota, we're going to stay in the 40s. Wisconsin, we're going to stay in the 40s. Michigan, we're going to stay in the 40s. New York, we're going to stay in the 40s too also. In maybe 50s in some parts of New York, potentially. Maine, we're going to stay in the 40s. Also for tomorrow. Arkansas, we're going to be in the 60s. Tennessee, we're going to be in the 60s. Kentucky, we're going to be in the 50s too. Also on here. You can see also, guys. So yeah. You can see in New Jersey, you have 50s and 60s too. Alright, then we can see on Thursday at 5 p.m. like the most warmest part of the day. We can see on here we can maybe have 48 in parts of Ohio, 40s in Michigan, 40s in Wisconsin. We can see 40s in New York, 50s in the New England states, 40s in Maine, North and South Carolina in the 70s, Kentucky in the 60s too, Tennessee in the 60s, Kentucky in the 60s, Missouri in the 60s, Arkansas in the 60s, Louisiana in the 70s and 80s. Mississippi's in the 60s and 70s. We can see also on here. So yeah. And the big cool down really comes Thursday night. We can see Friday, May 1st at midnight. You can see we got 40s in Ohio, 30s in below freezing in Wisconsin. In Michigan Peninsula, we can see below freezing temperatures too, like 32, 31. Michigan, we can see maybe some below freezing, like 31, maybe also Michigan. 40s in Ohio, 30s in PA also. 30s in New York. Some of the New England states are going to be in the 40s. You can see out here 42 in Virginia. We can see 40s in North Carolina, 60s in South Carolina. We can see in 60s in Georgia, and 50s in Louisiana too, and 60s in you can see in Louisiana. We can see also on here, guys. So yeah. Then Friday, May 1st at 5 a.m. we can see on here we got 40s in Ohio, 30s in PA. You can see also 30s in New York, 30s in Iowa, 20s in Wisconsin, 20s in Michigan Peninsula, potentially 30 in as low as 30 in Michigan, 29 maybe we could even see in some spots in Michigan Friday morning. West Virginia, we're in the 30s. We can see Ohio, we're in the 40s. In New England states, we're in the 30s. We can see also on here. In Georgia, we're in the 60s. North Carolina, we're in the 40s. Tennessee, we're in the 50s. In Arkansas. Then Friday, 10 a.m., we can see we have 40s in Ohio, 40s in PA, 40s in New York. We can see also some of the 40s in New England states, 50s in Maine. We can see also on here, guys, 60s in Louisiana, 50s in Arkansas, 40s in Missouri, 40s in Iowa. We see 30s in Minnesota, 30s in Wisconsin, 40s in Illinois. We can see also 60s in South Carolina, North Carolina. We're in the 50s in Virginia. We're in the 50s too. Alright, so Friday 3 p.m. we can still have 40s in Ohio in some spots, maybe even 50s. 50s in Indiana, 40s in Michigan, 40s in Illinois, 50s in Iowa, 40s in Wisconsin, 40s in Minnesota, 50s in New York, maybe even some 60s in New York and New Jersey. We can have South and North Carolina, we can have 70s too. Florida, we can have 80s too, maybe on here we can see. In Maine, we can have 40s. Then Friday, May 1st at 8 p.m., we can see we have 40s in Ohio, 40s in PA, 40s in New York, we can see also on here. 40s in Illinois, 40s in Iowa, 40s in Wisconsin, 40s in Minnesota. You can see in 50s in the New England states. We can have inverties too. We can also have South Carolina, we can be in the 60s, North Carolina, we can be in the 60s, and Virginia, we can be in the 60s. Alright, so Saturday, May 2nd at 1 a.m., we can see we have verdes in Ohio, verdes in PA. You can see New York, we're in the verdes. Michigan, we're in the 20s. Wisconsin, we're in the 20s. Maine, we're in the verdes. We can see Kentucky, we're in the 40s also on here. In North Carolina, we're in the 60s too. Then we can see Saturday's mornings and be really cold also. You can see on here we got 20s in Michigan, 20s in Wisconsin, 20s in Michigan Peninsula again. We can see also West Virginia, we're in the 40s too. Also Kentucky, we're in the 40s. Tennessee, we're in the 40s. North Carolina, we're in the 40s. We can see Mississippi, we're in the 40s. Arkansas, we're even in the 40s in the morning too. We can see out here, guys. So yeah. Saturday morning, we can see 11 a.m. We can see we got 40s in Wisconsin, 40s in PA, 40s in Virginia, and 50s, and 40s and 50s in Maine. So let's look how below average we're going to be. Alright, this is how below average we're going to be. We can see this Friday, May 1st at 2 a.m. We have 10 degrees below average, 12 degrees below average in Wisconsin, 12 degrees below average in Michigan, 9 degrees below average in Indiana. We can see Friday, May 1st at 2 a.m. Iowa, 8 degrees below average, 2 degrees below average in parts of New York, and 10 degrees. It just depends where you're at. South Carolina, we're going to be a couple degrees below average. See, Arkansas, we're going to be several degrees below average, potentially. Missouri could be 9 degrees below average. We can see also on here, guys. Then we can see Friday at 2 p.m. everyone. We can see we have 12 degrees below average in Ohio, PA 13 degrees below average, New York 12 degrees below average, Michigan 14 degrees below average, Wisconsin 15 degrees below average too, Iowa 11 degrees below average too, Missouri gonna be 9 degrees below average, Kentucky we could be 10 degrees below average, West Virginia 10 degrees below average too, Maine we could be a few degrees below average. Arkansas 6 degrees below average. In Texas, we have 10 degrees below average too. You can see out here. Saturday, May 2nd at 2 a.m. we can see we got 13 to 14 degrees below average in PA, Ohio, 12 degrees below average in New York, 12 degrees below average in Iowa, 15 degrees maybe below average in Wisconsin. We can see in parts of Michigan maybe too. We got 15 degrees below average too. You can see on here, guys. So yeah. 10 degrees below average in Kentucky, Tennessee, 10 degrees below average. Louisiana and Texas, 14 degrees below average too. You can see also on here. Saturday, 8 a.m., we can have 14 degrees below average in Indiana, 15 degrees below average in Wisconsin. Minnesota, we can see Ohio, maybe even 15 degrees below average in Louisiana, 15 degrees below average, and 12 degrees below average too for Saturday morning. You can see out here. Saturday, 2 p.m., we can see we have 16 degrees below average in parts of Indiana, potentially. 15 degrees below average in Ohio. You can see PA, 15 degrees below average. New York, we have 12 degrees, 9 degrees below normal. Louisiana, 15 degrees below normal. Even Georgia, about 7, 8 degrees below normal. You can see for this time of year. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, everyone. Thank you for watching. I see you guys in the next one. Make sure to subscribe to the notification bell. You never miss a video like this, guys. Okay, guys. I see you guys in the next one.